All right, welcome back. It's been a while. Missed you guys. Wanted to keep you updated on what's going on. So far, so good. Everything's fine. Business is going well, I guess. I don't know. Happy to be alive. Family's doing well. So everything's doing pretty good. And I'm happy to have finally found a few minutes to record a video. I hope you missed me, guys, as much as I missed you. And just wanted to give you an update on what's going on. I got about 2 hours that I can work on the car. I just got the baby to sleep. So keeping an eye on him right there. And wife's at work, so it's time to play with the car. As you can see, I got the Q up on jack stands. You know, funny thing is, I actually got a little bit of criticism on my 6 manual swap from this car. When I first did the 6 manual swap on it, there was only me and one other guy who have done it. I knew that there was a center console for the diesel model in Europe, and I was trying to find out if I can get those shipped here. I got the Nissan numbers and called a couple of dealerships, and I got a big runaround. So I just gave up on it. I cut a hole in the center console. I was like, you know, screw it. It's just for me. Who cares, right? As long as it works. So yeah, I was posting some pictures, and people were like, oh, you know, you should definitely do the console, and yeah, that'd be cool, you know. And I looked at the pictures again. I'm like, you know what? I really don't like the way the e-brake looks. And that, I guess that's the main thing for me. On every other car I have, they all have electronic parking brakes. I was thinking, what if I could do an electric parking brake on this car? That way I can keep the console clean looking, you know? I bought this kit here. This is, it's called E-Stopp. It's an electronic emergency brake. It's pretty simple. It's just got an actuator. You can see it right there. An actuator, a control box, and a button, and some wiring. Pretty simple. I was like, you know what? I think that'd be great. I was like, it'd be even better if I could hide the button, you know, keep it stealthy. I mean, you guys are gonna know where it's at, but the whole point is that it's not visible. This is my center console right here that everybody's giving me shit about. I had to cut it with a jigsaw. I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures, and yeah, it doesn't look good, and I intended it to look better than what it does. The problem is reverse. You know, when you go to reverse, you have to go down, you have to go all the way to the right. I thought it would have matched up pretty well with the original hole, but apparently not. So, a couple of options here. One, to order the console, right? Don't really like it, not digging it. It looks like off a base model because it comes from a base model. Maybe I can just glass this one. Maybe we can just put fiberglass on top of it. We can cut the hole exactly where we want it. We can make our own little trim on it, move the buttons, do whatever we want. And that's what I intend to do. How is it gonna come out? I have no idea. It's my first time doing this. But, you know, it's custom. It's my shit. Let me show you the button. There's the button. Pretty simple, right? Open it up, push the button, it'll engage. Release the button, it'll disengage. Let me show you guys what we're working with here. Still bolting it up, gotta wire everything up. All right, so there is a shield that's under here that I had to take off. It's pretty dirty, but this is the motor, the actuator, and it pulls this cable out here. But we're gonna have to build some kind of bracket here. And what that's gonna do is going to lock in on this side and on the opposite side. And it's gonna allow just the cable in the center to move. Right now, we're kind of just we're trying to see what we need to do with what we got. The goal is to get as much done as possible, as quickly as possible, because I'm very limited on time. I have been limited on time this entire year. So it's been tough. Been working almost every day, and you know, we got the baby and my wife is working as well, and there's just really no time for anything. You know, there's really no time for anything. But you know, Qzilla is my passion. Trying to find time for everybody is difficult, but here we are. So that was a little rant that I'm probably just gonna edit out. That's a lot of personal information. You guys aren't here for that. Anyway, back to the fun. So what I need to do is grab that parking brake cable and see how long it is and where we can put it. Oh, quick update. That is my, so quick update. That's my transmission. I don't know if you guys have seen on my Instagram, but I really destroyed the fuck out of this transmission. Look at the input shaft. I snapped it. I snapped the input shaft. I don't know how that happened. I was in boost and I was switching gears and I guess too high in the RPMs and I shifted and just boom, that's it, just boom, blew up. But anyway, I got the new transmission installed and here's the parking brake cable. Right there. There we go. All right, cool. So threaded end over here. This is where it locks in from the factory. And on the opposite side, it grabs the left side and the right side with these holes. When people say, oh man, why do you have Skyline on the back? I'd be like, bro, the car's made in Japan. It says so right there. It's Japanese. All right, y'all see one cable right there? There's a cable way up there. And one right there. That one you can see better if I don't have my hand on it making a shadow. So there. And that's the spring I was telling you about that holds it. Something like, oh shit, too much. Something like that. Wow. What if I can secure it like that with a bolt? It's already threaded. Let's do that. Anyway, what I have to do is I have to get a threaded rod. Or I have a threaded rod here on this side. And one on the opposite 5mm bit. And I actually found one here. I'm gonna have to drill it and then tap it. So we're gonna drill and tap on one side. I got a block right there. And then I'll do the same on the opposite side. So what if I could just get a nut on one side and a nut on the other side and use a tube in the center and just weld it together? A smart man learns from his mistakes, but a smarter man learns from the mistakes of others. I want to be a role model for y'all. I'm on the last section, so let me just rush through it. Done, I think. All right, I'm gonna let y'all see it. Yeah, not as good. Started off okay over here, and then I went too hot and too cold. Not enough penetration over there. Like, I know what the problem is, but I need practice. Let's let that cool down. Let's go try it out. And then we'll see like how the bracket needs to be made, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so I was editing the video and I realized that the most important thing had no audio. It was just me talking, zero audio. I went ahead and built that bar, right, that I was talking about, where I was gonna thread in one side and thread in the other one. And I don't know what I was thinking. Probably because it was late and I wasn't thinking. One side has to be left-hand thread and the other side has to be right-hand thread. I put two regular nuts on and I was turning it and it would go one way and then I would turn it and go the other way, and I was like, this isn't gonna be an adjustment for me. I was like, this is terrible. So anyway, so what I had to do is I had to scrap that whole idea. The mounting the actuator on the side and running the cable, all that got scrapped. So yeah, I made a pretty big mistake. What I ended up doing was mounting, and I didn't want to do this because I knew it was going to be a lot of trouble. Rear sway bar had to come out, the exhaust system had to come out, the drive shaft had to come out. But by doing all that, it cleared that entire tunnel for me, and I had just enough clearance to where I can mount the actuator right in the center of the tunnel. I don't think we're gonna do the fiberglass today.
No, that's a whole separate game in itself.
Right? I mean, for now,
Exhaust.
this is working. I mean, nobody likes it. They're like, oh, it looks ugly. Why'd you just cut a hole in it? I hate you guys. Where's your 6 manual swap Q50? Let me see. Yeah, it looks kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just do it like that.
No. Goddamn G.
Oh, right there. Okay, let's go. It's gonna go somewhere here. Like that. There's the hole. Ooh. I don't like it. Okay, so I got it mounted up temporarily. Now I got 2 bolts here, and then I gotta do 2 more over here, and we'll put nuts on the opposite side. And then we'll put a nut on this side here so I can adjust the cable.
Is it one of those?
Spam risk. Release the parking brake. Releasing the brake. I gotta look at the wiring diagram. Whoops. I see that pulling this cable pretty good. Try it now, Wade.
Getting tighter.
Yeah.
I can barely move it.
There's my transmission. My transmission's here.
What's that missing?
My transmission's here. So, we got a transmission from that gentleman right there delivering for this car, the VR Trans. We gotta find a place to put it.
Any dragging over there?
Oh, really? New VR Trans. What is that? I don't know what that is. Is it all-wheel drive or what? Oh, I think it's from an all-wheel drive. But we live in South Texas, so we don't have very many all-wheel drive cars. Except for that one and that one. But shout out to Winston. Thanks for the transmission, brother. The G is gonna thank you. 643 horses.
I'm gonna click it. Oh.
Yeah. So I got. Oh yeah, I got everything secured.
Ready?
Nuts, bolts, or nuts on the opposite side, washers, everything. Made a little bracket real quick, and that kind of just holds this from moving back and forth. There you go. And now the tires are locked. Wade, check it again. Next step's gonna be go ahead and put the wiring up into the car and the control box and all that other good stuff. But it looks like we're pretty much done down here. All right, guys. So I went ahead and finished it up. Got it wired up. Modules inside here. Got 20-amp fuse on it, and so let's see. Oh, the battery's dead as hell. No. There it goes. So let me show you how it works. Engaged. When it's red, it's engaged. Push it one time. Disengage. The battery is really low. I think it was like 8 volts or something. I gotta charge it up. Let me show you engage. All right. You know, in conclusion, it was a great idea to use the electronic parking brake for this car. The button is in a very accessible spot. For now, I gotta work on the Audi. I got an air suspension issue on it. And yeah, this is an amazing car. It's super fast. It's a blast to drive. 4.0, twin turbo, just has downpipes and a tune. Definitely a really nice daily. It's got carbon fiber, leather, massaging seats, and you know, the soft closed doors and all that good stuff. It's a pretty cool car, you know. Want to thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys holding off for this video right here. I will be posting up some more, so don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Hit me up on Instagram, give me a call. I'm here, I'm available. Hope you all have a great one. Thanks again.